Hello, me hearties. A very good morning to you. It's just me, Scottie McCLUE. It's 12 minutes past 8 on Saturday morning, and that is Saturday, the 22nd of April 2023. And I thought I'll pop up and see how everybody's getting on and just say, pardon me, I do apologize, still get a wee touch of the lurgy. I thought I'll just say good morning to everyone. So that's lovely. Lovely to have you with us. I have my trusty cup of tea here. Rhiannon's asking if I like a propriety drink. Oh, yes. Yes, very nice. So there we are. Very nice indeed. Kareem says, Dinky-Doo. Dinky-Doo, Kareem. Lovely to have you with us and a very, very warm welcome this Saturday morning. What are you doing up and about, Kareem? I would have thought you would have been getting a bit of sleep. Buster, good morning, Scottie. You're a handsome man. Buster, you're very kind. Very kind. And Buster's just got the #1 gifter badge. I'll tell you what we've done today, guys, but this will cost a fortune. So don't do it unless you are like mega flush. I've set a tiny goal, but huge, huge stuff. Good morning, Scottie. Dinky-Doo this fine Saturday morning. Lovely to have you with us, Super Owl. There's GI. Hi, says Lewis. Hi, Lewis. So not actually GI, more HI. And I've got 140 likes already. And we've only been up for a minute and a half. Fantastic. That's rather good, isn't it? Morning, pal, says Dino. Morning, Dino. Glad you could come and join us this fine Saturday morning. What car do you drive? Says Farming. Well, Farming, that's an interesting one because I have two cars and one is 32 years old. In fact, I think it's 32 years old a week or two ago, and the other's 23 years old. So these are my new ones, and we like that. Dinky-Doo from Carnoustie. Thank you, Carnoustie. I was up near you last week, Callum. Fantastic. I love your cap. I thank you very much. Wow, bro. Very fit. Thank you, Brooke. Good morning, Scottie. Good morning, Frank. Nice to see you. Are you in from work, Frank, or are you off today? Do tell us. Fantastic. Everybody watching on TikTok, please follow right now. Good morning, everybody. Be kind. Hashtag be kind, says Rhiannon. Rhiannon, you're 100% correct. Hashtag be kind, I say. So lovely to see everybody this morning. And Dinky-Doo, get sharing the live and telling 10 to tell 10 to tell 10 that we're live. I've got almost 1,000 likes already. I mean, that is just amazing. Fraser, thank you for following. Hashtag be kind, Adam. Yes, indeed. How lovely of you wonderful people to come and join us on a Saturday morning. Now, lots and lots of new TikTok videos and YouTube videos for you. Off today, as they say, Hemel Demi today. Hemel Demi. I love it, Frank. Hemel Demi. Frank is a master baker. Tremendous man. How are you doing, Scottie boy? Glasgow Celtic, the best in Scotland. Hail, hail. Well, Ali Bahoy, I have to agree, but I also, in the interest of balance, have to say we are the people. Yes, simply the best. Or is it simply the hoops? And we are the best. And mon the people. Or mon the hoops. Oh, you'll have to help me out here. Scottie, you bam. John, you bam. I lovely to have you with us. Lawnmower says, I'm going to cut the grass. Wonderful. And that is Dinky-Doo. Now, what have we got? Mark is very down on the SNP. No, you can't down the party, and we need to see what's going on, but it doesn't matter because I think the last time I looked, independence was on 58%. So I think independence is bigger than any party or any individuals. Rangers on top, absolutely. Dinky-Doo, bro. Where's your beard, says Jay? Jay, It just blew off in a wind. It just disappeared. He's definitely a Rangers fan, says John. Oh, John, you never know, you see. Scotty, you should get Scotty McCLUE badges made. I love the first one. We've got them, Buster. Have you never seen a Scotty McCLUE badge on my hat? I'll put one on. There we are. Harley, DINKY-DOO. Don't move. Okay, I'll stay still. How good is that? Good morning, everybody. Morning, mate. Hope you're well, says the wonderful Robert McNaughton. Guys, I'm also streaming on the YouTube channel. If you haven't gone on and subscribed, do so. Scotty McCLUE, voice of the world. Morning, Scotty. What do you think of having to pay £8 to be Twitter verified? Sounds like a bargain. Absolutely. Morning, lads. DINKY-DOO. Lol, says Rhiannon. Can I get a shout out? This is Hail Hail 1888. What can that mean? What was the weather doing in 1888? Was it hail? Was there hailstones? Were people running about shouting, hail, hail? Or were the Romans coming back to Scotland and people shouting, hail, Caesar, hail, hail, Caesar? There we are. Absolutely. I'd rather be 12 points behind. So there you are. So what about that, John? Okay. Can we please have a roadman impression? Yes. So you've got a stop-go sign, and you do this. When it's go, when it's green for go. And then suddenly, just as you're driving through, and they spin it round to red, and you have to sit there. And then they look the other way and start this. Oh, hail, hail, 1888. Why are folks against the King's coronation? I don't think anybody is against the King's coronation. I think the Hail, Hail Brigade love the King and could sing God Save the King. Up the Killie, says George. Do you ken Dundee? Ken it. In fact, ken Dundee so well, I kent it last week. Are you up the Douglas and Angus? Are you at the Whitfield? Are you along the King's Way? Are you down at the Clay Pots on the way to the Bruchty Ferry? Are you out the Carnoustie Road? Are you at the Forfar Road? Are you at the Mingus Hill? Are you near the Cleppy Road? Are you about the Perth Road? How am I doing for Dundee? I am starving. I'm off for a pay. It's always green for go. Do you ken Perth? Oh, Stella. Do I ken Perth? Ken the inches? That doing it to tune. Now, who else have we got? You ken it better than me, as I said. I ken Dundee and Uti Invergowrie. Very nice. You live in Dundee, rate, lol, says Scottish boy. Well, there that. Do you think? Who thinks I live in Dundee? How marvellous is that? Now, what have we got here? I'm from Lanarkshire. Excellent. Morning, mate. I had to take the dogs out, Scotty, says Kareem. Are there so many against the King's coronation? I think they don't understand that if they get 100% behind the monarchy, then independence could be on the table. Because remember, the King has to sign the new Act of Independence for Scotland. So I think people want to get on his right side. There we are. Who have we got here? Morning, Scotty. I haven't tuned into a live for a while. Leonard, we have been missing you on the lives, and I'm very glad you have tuned in. Guys, has everybody got their phone going? Tap, tap, tappy, tap, tappy, 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 tap. Because we've got 3,700 likes. Are you still supporting the SNP, Scotty? Well, I've never supported any political party. I just know that Scotland has been so badly treated for 317 years that we need to seriously repeal. I mean, I used to be a big unionist, but in my lifetime, Scotland has been so badly treated. First World War, you know, very bad treatment of Glasgow in 1918, Red Clydeside. During the 20s, Great Depression, the 30s, Depression. What do we have? The 50s, the war, then Depression, the 50s, the 60s, Depression, the 70s, Depression, the 80s, Depression, the 90s, Depression, the 2000s, Depression. So I've kind of lived with depression in Scotland all my life. And I think it's not a depression. I think it's actually a robbery that's going on. So there you are, but it's been sold to us as a depression. Scotland's a very depressed place. Well, Scotland is a beautiful, beautiful place. And it's also incredibly powerful and incredibly wealthy. And what we're doing stuck with Westminster with the present mob, I shall never know. So there you have it. You sound depressed. No, I'm not depressed, Mark. Scottie McCLUE sounds depressed. Could you imagine? Have you been to Dundee? Seth, I was in Dundee the other day, Ken. So there you are. Just travelling away. So there we are. Hail, want to know what a funny team. You say Diet has a better history than you. What are you talking about, John? So there you are. So there we are. Subservient minions sold down the river years ago, says Paddy Lost Numero Uno. Good handle there. Have you been to Carluke? Of course. I used to go to Carluke all the time because I ran the radio station out there. L107. There we are. Scots are tough. What about victim mentalities? Is EVC? No EVC. No victim mentality here. Big positive thinking mentality. You know, if it wasn't political, I would do First Minister myself just to show them how to do it. Yes. Independence is on the rise, whether it's for the SNP or any other party. Rise and be a nation again. Jim, very fair point. Good man. You been to Greenock, says Nathan. Well, Nathan, I'm actually Fae Greenock. I'm a branch of the green oak tree. Isn't that beautiful? What a gorgeous place. Evening, Lord Duke of Dundee. Eid Mubarak. Ah, yes. Eid Mubarak, Onion Badgie. Onion Badgie is in Australia, hence he's saying evening. We love it. Now, who else we got? You like pies, says Hira. Oh, yes. Hira says, Rabbi Burns, Dinky-Doo. Isn't that beautiful? Guys, if you're watching on YouTube, get subscribing. Now, pardon me, wee touch of it. EVC says, they're all corrupt. Well, you know, there's a lot of nonsense going on, I have to say. Love it, says Nathan. Scotty, what sweet treats would you bring to a coronation buffet? Jaffa cakes, Battenberg. Well, I think we'd have Battenberg because there's a huge family connection. Because their name is actually Mountbatten Windsor. You see? So I think because of the Battenberg connection, because it used to be the Battenbergs, you see, and I like a bit of Battenberg, the pink and the yellow. Oh, yes. Morning, Scotty, morning, Tess. Scotland is a depressing country. If you travel around, it's many beautiful sights, like Lomond for one. Frank, how can it be depressing and beautiful? Heavens above. There we are. There we are. How is it depressing, says John? It's not depressing at all. We've just been robbed blind by Westminster. That's not depressing. It's just a fact. Look at my TikTok videos and look at the one on Scotland. Thank you. What cheese do you like? And pass it to some red Leicester. Well, I picked up some... I think it was Leicester and cranberry. Is there a white Leicester? and I like a bit of Cheshire, and I like a bit of Stilton, and I'll take a little bit of mature cheddar. I like a bit of feta or feta. I mean, it's not Scotty type of error. Oh, I see. Oh, it's not depressing. Sorry. Frank is apologising. He's saying Scotland is not depressing. And he's quite right. We like that. Who have we got here? Do you like the Redpath Steelworks in Cambuslang? Robert, I remember the Hoover. Do you remember the Hoover in Cambuslang? The halfway. OMG, says Ben. They need to stop bringing more people into the UK. That's why the cost of living is so high. No. That's not why the cost of living is so high. The cost of living is so high because somebody made a huge error of judgment, and the vote went the wrong way because people are nationalistic, and they took us out of Europe after 50 years of peace and prosperity. And it cost us, the taxpayers, because it's our money they're spending, £250 billion for no reason at all, apart from to save a handful of billionaires from declaring their tax. And a lot of people in this country fell for it. Now, I'm not saying Europe is the cleanest tatty nowadays. No politician is the cleanest tatty. But, and here's the big but, 50 years of peace and prosperity. And we had 30% of the total market, 52 countries. I don't know. And of course, look, it's cost 5 prime ministers have had to do a runner because we left Europe. Where in Scotland are you from? All of it. Hi, I miss you. Hi, Ben, DINKY-DOO. I'm proud to be British, Scottish. Jim, everybody's proud to be British, Scottish. Well, every Scot. You know what I'm saying? Who have we got here? Lovely stuff going on. Guys, get on and follow me on the YouTube. I'm just turning it round. Yes, I don't have to look so far away. I'll see if I can bring this over a bit. How's that? And then I can look there and I can read your comments. Does that look all right? Check out the YouTube channel, guys. Scottie McClue, voice of the world. Dean says, good morning to the best man on earth. Dean, you're very kind. There we are. I love your videos, bro. Keep it up. I thank you so much. And you're giving me a strength. Look at that muscle. I can't even get my hand around that muscle. Look at the size of it. I think that's why nobody cheeks up. Hello from Cornwall. King James's men shall understand what Cornish lads can do. Morning. Is it still morning or is it evening in Cornwall? Come on now, Paul. You sound like you should do a nature show or something. Well, do you know, I've done a whole variety of shows over the last 40 years. And I'm looking for the next big one. So what would you like to see me present on television? And what we'll do is we'll do it on social media and grow it for you. Would that be good? Think about that. If you're going to eat a baked potato, what would you put on it? Oh, gosh. I'll tell you what's quite nice. A wee touch of the tuna mayonnaise. Or if you're not into fash, then you could look at cheddar cheese. You could also put a large knob of butter. A knob of butter. You could do that. You could present anything, bro. We'll all watch it. Do you know, it's so funny. I've been told that a million times. It's so kind of you. Guys, 6,500 likes. And we've just been up. We're just coming up to 20 minutes. We've popped up. That's wonderful. I'd love you to present Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? You'd be amazing. Dean. Final answer? Are you sure? Absolutely, perfectly certain sure? You want to go 50-50? Ask the audience. Take away 2 wrong answers. Oh, could you imagine? And we'll see what the answer is after the break. How much fun would that be? Now, thank you for my beautiful 11 TikToks, Super Al. Guys, I'll tell you what I've done that's really, really naughty of me, but it's an experiment. Never, ever, ever feel obliged, right? Up there, I've put a goal. Now, 20 is the least it will let you, but I've put like a very, very high value. And it's to see if some top person is feeling flush enough to go for 1 of them. That's the experiment. So don't give it a thought, but it's there. If somebody was watching right now who was like mega flush, it's an experiment. Okay? Morning, Scotty, Dinky-Doo from Balloch. Stephen, we love Balloch. I told you. I was in Balloch last week. Here we got here, ring, 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 says Lemmy. There we go. We'll be phoning tonight, guys, 9 o'clock. Don't miss it. The old Hoover's new houses now, they named all the streets after appliances. Wow. Scotty, did anyone on Red Rose earn more than £10 a minute? Just the people that advertised. Can you give Ellie a happy birthday message? I would have thought £10 an hour would be a better one there. Now, what have we got here? Scotty, Dinky-Doo, says Dominic. Dominic, Dinky-Doo. Guys, I can't believe it. We've been up for 22 minutes. What is going on here? Now, has everybody watching followed? If not, why not? Can everybody tap, tap, tappity, tap, tappity, tappity, tap on their phones? Can everybody share the live? Yes. Can you please give Ellie a happy birthday message? Ellie, happy birthday to you. Now, we can't sing it because there's a copyright. You're cheeky. I'm very cheeky. There's a copyright, but we could do a silent sing. Are you ready? After 2. 2. Ellie. How's that for Ellie's birthday? A silent birthday celebration. How beautiful is that? We love it. Guys, everybody share this live and tell 10 to tell 10 to tell 10 that Scotty McClue is live. And also, everybody, please follow. So important. We're on 10,000 likes. Pardon me. We touch of the lurgy. Just as I spoke there, 10,000 likes. Good morning. Happy birthday, Ellie. Guys, can everybody wish Ellie a happy birthday? I think it's a lovely thing to do. It was me. I got £25 for 2 minutes work every morning back in the 80s. Good one, Mr. Martin. Well done. You've done very, very well. Happy birthday to you. Absolutely. Thank you, Robert. Everybody's wishing Ellie a happy birthday. We love it. Tremendous. Right. So there you are. What would happen to the nukes after independence? Well, we might keep them for a fee or in exchange for other bits of defense. Or we might become a neutral country. I think Ireland's neutral, isn't it? You see? What's the topic? Says Chan Chan. Chan Chan. The topic is everything. Everything. We discuss everything. We don't do second names or don't do names of individuals. We're not a slag off channel. We're not a knocking shop. We're sort of hashtag be kind beautiful. And everybody just loves it. You know what I mean? And I think that's amazing. Guys, get following as soon as you possibly can. Thank you to John Fraser and to Lara. Where's your favourite place in Scotland? I think probably all of it. From Gretna Green to John O'Groats. Gretna Green to John O'Groats. I think that would be my favourite places. Isn't that beautiful? There we go. Well, where's your favourite place? I think Glasgow has got to be right up as the top place in the world. And Greenock, I would like to see as the financial capital of the world. So we might move a lot of the financial sector from Edinburgh to Glasgow and Greenock. It used to be huge. Scotland had its own stock market. You see? But Westminster just steals and robs and takes. Greed. All greed. Take it all to London. Make London look good. Never mind the Scots. Never mind the jocks. They don't matter. How wrong is that? Woo! Greenock's my home, says Chan Chan. Now, Op. Can we all look at what Op has said there, guys? And can we think of what a dreadful, dreadful person Op must be? And can we decide whether we send Op Doon the Swanee as a troll with a lifetime ban? Or do we leave Op to learn his lesson, stay with us and grow up? What shall we do with Op, guys? Okay, please tell me. And if it's lifetime ban, it's lifetime ban for trying to be a smarty pants, for trying to troll Scottie McClue. We know the rules. You never scroll and you never troll. Oh, Coucou, comment tout va bien passer, dormez et bon week-end. Oui, merci beaucoup, Monsieur Coucou. You're brilliant. Definitely cheered me up this morning. Angry ads. Thank you. I love you guys because you're beautiful, beautiful people. You know? And we've got an experiment going on this morning to see if anybody watching TikTok is so flush they could afford Mystery Hearts. See it there. But it's very expensive. So don't do it unless you're like so flush. It just doesn't matter to you. And we're only seeing if we can get one. What's your views on digital currency? Well, Chan Chan, we kind of actually have it now. I don't know about you, but I tend to pay for everything with a card. Even a pound or two at the supermarket. But so people can see everything I've bought. All the big people can go on and go, oh, I bought that, I bought some bread. Oh, and there he's had some milk. And he bought a can of beans. Oh, we'll put that in. So it's all that stuff. Yes, D-ho. So the digital currency, but I don't like the idea that people don't have the choice. But apparently there's another side to this. The world has got a lot of evil going on and a lot of greed with drug dealers and drug people and money launderers and all that stuff. And there's a view that it would put a stop to that immediately overnight. And all the crims would have had it. And all the people smuggling and all that sort of stuff would have to just stop. So I don't know what you think. Give us your views on it. It's all very well getting my views. And I do research stuff very, very thoroughly. But would it be the end of the crims? Or would the crims set up some digital crim setup? Do you see what I mean? But I think we have to be very careful that we don't erode personal freedom in the name of something that's false, like charging people to be carbon neutral for climate change when it won't make any difference at all. Do you see what I mean? The rackets, all that sort of stuff. Counterfeiting. Yes, Jim, absolutely. And elites will take over. Well, I don't know. The evil side of the elites, they're on pretty shaky ground at the moment. I think they will get their comeuppance. So just having a few quid doesn't make somebody elite. I mean, I am not elite, and I am perhaps one of the richest men in the world. See? So there you are. I am on the side of good. Good must always triumph over evil. Take one of the O's out of good and put a D in front of evil. You'll get your answer. Are you as rich as myself, says Chan Chan. Well, I don't know how rich you are, Chan Chan, so a very different answer. If you're richer than me, then you can pop me a mystery heart. Yes, one mystery heart from Chan Chan. You know who I'm talking about, Tess. Of course I know who you're talking about. Good morning, young sir, from down here in Berkhamsted. Andy, lovely to have you with us from Berkhamsted. Guys, I need everyone following. I'm rich enough, says Chan Chan. Good one, Chan Chan. So there we are. User 446. We do not say that sort of thing about somebody when there might be no reason to say it. Or there is no reason to say it. Now, where in Scotland are you from? All of it. I'm a child of the universe. Is that not wonderful? Is that a true story, says Mr. Martin? I'm sure. Scotty, I was paid more than you at Red Rose. Mr. Martin, I would have thought everyone was paid more than me at Red Rose. There we are. I never made the big time like you, Scotty. Mr. Martin, you are the big time. Yes, indeed. There is a reason. There is a reason. All of it. Absolutely. Guys, I need more followers. I need another 100 followers right now. What's the time? We're going to have to dash to. I'm rich in love to give and take. Jim, I think every human, every decent human, who sent me a beautiful hand heart? Tess. My goodness me. Tess, thank you. Chan Chan, have you got a good overall Scottish football knowledge? That's probably the very last thing I've got, Chan Chan. Let's just say if you knew absolutely nothing about Scottish football, I would know marginally less. Okay? So there you are. You're welcome. Tess, you're so kind. Thank you for that. So beautiful of you. Guys, we're still looking to see if somebody's rich enough to send one of these. Oh, check it out first, though. It's an experiment. There we are. You've been well warned. So you'll never have heard of the great? No, Chan Chan. I've only heard of you this morning. Where is the Boss Cup? I don't have the Boss Cup. We're very posh this morning, and I've been brought a China cup of tea. There we are. The butler has brought tea. Johnson, the butler. Ah, thank you, Johnson. Very good, sir. Yes, indeed. Sing Greenex, no a bonny chin chan 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 chan. You're chan chancing. You're chan chancing. See what I just did there? Chan chancing, chan chan. Fantastic. Can we get a wee tune, mate, to set me up for the day? Robert, I don't have the squeeze box with me this morning. I'm in the West Wing. What are you drinking? I'm drinking the Earl Grey. Oh, it's lush. So lush. Good morning, Scotty, from the Granite City. Hi, Alex. Fit like up in Aberdeen this morning, Ken. Who's your doers? Are you chuffing away? I just. I felt an Anna song coming on there. Do you remember Fran and Anna? Does anybody remember Fran and Anna? Which brand of Earl Grey? Oh, I think it'll be the Earl himself. I won't mention the proprietary brand, but it's a goodie. You know, I don't want anybody to start twining. There we are. Good to see you. Lovely to see you, CB expert. You can't beat tea out of a China cup. You can't, Mr. Martin. And I'm going to have a China cup for the coronation because I've not been invited. And I couldn't really get my head round that. A coronation without Scottie McCLUE. Anyway, I'll get over it. You know what I mean? So I've not been invited, and I've put a TikTok video up to that effect, so you'll see that there. Now, what I will say is that I've made a decision, an executive decision, to stay in and watch the telly, and I'm going to get a giant bag. Now, don't all do this, because this might not be the healthy option or the healthiest option. I'm going to get a giant bag of a ready salted, I think. I might do the salt and vinegar just to show how I'm feeling about not being invited to the coronation. But no, that would be churlish. I think we'll go for the ready salted. And I'm going to make 4 wee cucumber sandwiches. I've said all this in the video. And I will cut the crusts off. Just to kind of shove the whole thing up a leg or two. And I'll cut the crusts off, and I'll do the pinky. I'll do this when I'm drinking the tea. Pinky up, you see. I pinky promise. Pinky promise. So pinky promise. So we'll do that. A very good crisp choice. Yes, thank you. Hope you have a TV license. Chan. Of course. I have a TV license. What a question. What do you think I am? So there we go. So the TV license. DINKY-DOO. Thank you, Chan. So I thought we'd do that. And who's coming round, says the TBD. Well, just anybody that's passed out with excitement. I hope they come round again. So I'll be doing that 4 week cucumber sandwich. And what I'll do, don't tell anybody this, right? Mum's the word here. I'll cut the crusts off the cucumber sandwiches, but they'll not go to waste. I'll put just a trace of butter in the crusts, and I'll eat them myself. So, you know, so they don't get wasted. Because I like the crusts. But I'll cut them off because I think that's what they do in royal circles. And I'll put a wee slither of cucumber and just a pinch of salt on the 4 wee sandwiches. So I'll take 2 slices of plain bread. I don't think I'll go for... Oh, no, wait a minute. The coronation's going to be a kind of what we call in Scotland a pan loaf day. So I'll not take any plain bread at all. I'll take the pan loaf, and the crusts will come off a wee bit easier there. So we'll go for the pan, and I'll do that. All right, but don't be spreading the stuff about the crusts. That's between you and I. So mum's the word, you know what I mean? Because if that got out, you cut the crusts off, but you ate the crust. You're not having some quiche. Now, it's quiche. I usually have quiche if I'm watching Lorraine. But quiche, is quiche a royal dish? I was thinking, what about royal jelly? Is that not honey? The royal jelly from the queen bee. We're going to read a bit of that. Morning, Scotty. How are you, pal? Greetings from Balloch. Thomas, lovely to have you with us. What would why would a massive royalist like yourself support independence? Because, Chris, the monarchy is Scottish. Wakey, wakey, sleepy boy. Wakey, wakey, sleepy Scotland. We, the Scots, hello, in 1320, our aristocracy, April 1320, 703 years ago, last week, no, 703 years ago on, was it last week? Anyway, you can look it up, the Declaration of Arbroath, 1320, 20 past 1. And we signed that. We asked the Pope, His Holiness in Rome, to let us choose our own king. And I think that's when we chose Robert the Bruce, is that right? Anyway, all that. So then in 1603, Mary Queen of Scots' son, James the Sixth, see what I just did there, of Scotland, became James the First of Scotland, of England, and that was him as James the First. So this is a Stuart king taking over the English crown. So you'll notice the royal family call themselves the British royal family. But quite often, Her late Majesty Queen Elizabeth, God rest her soul, used to actually say, God rest her soul, used to actually say, that people would say she was the Queen of England. Well, she was the Queen of England, but also of Scotland, Northern Ireland, and Wales. And I think the Irish crown is still about in the background as well. So the Scots are the monarchy. Do you see what I mean? And the motto of the Scottish monarchy, the Scottish crown, which is very fragile, but it's still about, is Nemo me impune lacessit. Nobody attacks me with impunity. Could be Scotty McClue's motto. And it's really what door meddle we me in broad Scots. You see? Now there's Anna being silly, abolish the monarchy. Anna, forget the individuals. People get hung up in the individual. I don't know, sure I like Charles, and no sure I like Prince Andrew and all that stuff. Forget that. They are the curators and custodians of the crown. And the crown is our symbol of authority. So never, ever, 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 ever abolish any monarchy. We've had it pre-Scotland. The monarchy can be traced back at least 2,347 years. So why would you ever abolish that, Anna? So there's Anna Wanayama. So Anna, think very carefully. Why are you saying that? Who's filled your head? They're more German than Scots. Well, you see, Andrew, that's a myth as well. Of course, it can be traced back to the Hanoverians. But King Charles the third to be in a couple of weeks, he is King Charles the third now. He's just still to be coronated, to be crowned. And as brainwashed as Chan Chan, absolute Chan Chan. Most people are brainwashed because they don't understand. The monarchy is virtually self-financing. And of course, they've got a lot of money because they're the monarchy. And as my father used to say, you can only wear one suit. Now, so it's not costing us, it's less than the cost of a big bag of crisps. And the original question, how can I support independence in the monarchy? Because the monarchy is Scottish, and every genuine independence supporter should be 100% behind the monarchy. And then there's a chance you'll get independence. If you go against the monarchy, they sign the bill. So they would need a guarantee that they're going to remain as the head of state for Scotland. You see what I mean? The Queen is useless. User 790. A wee bit of respect. Her Majesty the Queen is dead. She passed away last year, September. Majority of people want to scrap the monarchy. No, Chris, they don't, you see. The majority of people want to keep the monarchy. See, the Unionists, right? You want to get the Unionist vote to change their minds to independence. Now, the Unionists tend to associate themselves with the Crown. You know, you look at Rangers supporters waving Union flags, you see. Now, you want every single one of these people to come over to independence and wave the saltire, but they would need to keep the monarchy. So if you talk scrap the monarchy, you're losing 50% of the vote for independence. Now, at the moment, we're very lucky. Independence is on 58%. So you need another 42% of Unionists to go, oh, if you're keeping the monarchy, that's a different thing. Do you see? So there we go. As long as they can sing God Save the King. I'm right. I'm off for an Earl Grey in my China cup, says Chan Chan. Speak soon. First among equals, says Andrew. Absolutely, Andrew. So there we are. So what have we got? The Unionist side, not the independent side. Yeah, but the independent side need to get 100% behind the monarchy, or the Unionists are just going to say, not have anything to do with that lot. They're anti-monarchists. So if you're an anti-monarchist, you're an anti-Scot, and you're anti-independence. Listen to what McCLUE's saying. Mark my words. Remember, I've been researching this stuff. International affairs, international economics, international politics, royalty. 50 years. I boast 2 degrees and an IQ of 164. I'm not just an athlete, you know. I'm a black belt in karaoke. God save the king. Come on, Scotland, says Ian. Celtic or Rangers? I think you should go and see them both play. There's somebody shouting, up the Ra. Ah, the Royal Artillery, Charlie. Yes, a fine regiment. Good man, Charlie. Charlie is a big supporter of the British Army. Just as well you're not a political commentator. Well, Chris, they probably wouldn't have me as a political commentator because I'm explaining the truth to the people. And that's not always popular in political commentaries. You've got to have a, you know, I mean, I can remember a very, very big media outlet and somebody let it slip to me at a top meeting. I had been discussed. And somebody said, why don't we hire Scottie McClue? Because he brings huge audiences. And apparently somebody went, well, we're not sure of his politics. Now, the truth is, I would make an excellent political commentator because I'm apolitical. But I would tell the people the truth. So you've got all the facts. And the truth is usually a casualty in politics. And it's the first casualty in a war. So there you are. Yes, Chris. Hey, Dinky-Doo Piper. King Charlie, love Rangers. So there you are. So you see, Rangers and Celtic should get behind the monarchy. Drop all that historical stuff and start moving on. Do you see what I mean? We don't drag our knuckles on the ground anymore. So it's time for us all to move on. Then you'll get about 80% of the independent side who back republicanism, boycotting the vote. That's fine, Chris, because we don't want a republic anyway. You see what I mean? So if you get the Republicans not voting, that's fabulous. But you'll not get independence. So people need to start wakey. Guys, I'm here with Fact Check Facts. Good one, Charlie. The teddy bears, says Ian. Lol. I did a video for YouTube and TikTok yesterday just with lol. Fantastic. Good morning. I'm Rangers. Good one, Kerry. Yes, we don't mind. We have beautiful people on here who are Rangers. There's Pretzel saying Celtic all the way. So, Hill. We are the people. Mon the Bears. Mon the Hoops. We love you guys. Drop your rivalry. Glasgow United. Moving forward time. Follow us, guys, all the way. Get everybody following Scottie McCLUE, guys. See if you haven't followed Scottie McCLUE. Ask yourself, what's wrong with you? Don't all be ringing, NHS 24 or helplines, because you'll jam up the lines. But, let people know, why am I not following Scottie McCLUE? Why am I not subscribing to his YouTube channel? The guy's absolutely out the top drawer, and he tells it like it is. You know what I mean? There's not a... Guys, thank you. Thank you. I've got 12,500 likes. Now, I've put a goal up, but please never, ever feel obliged. And I've put the goal up intentionally because it's a big one. And I wanted to see if anybody was flush enough to do one of these. But check it out carefully first. Celtic all the way! Celtic! Champions! Rangers! Sean has sent me a red rose. Sean, bless you. Guys, thanks for following. Come on, the Rangers. Anton is 100% a Tory. Well, Anton, you might not get a warm reception on here, although we are apolitical, so we don't mind. There we are. That hat will go viral. But yes, guys, make this go viral. Seriously, make this. See if you can make this live go viral. Spend your day just doing a wee favor for an old chum. See if we can get this viral. That would be amazing. Now, are you a coffee drinker, Scotty? Says Mr. Martin. Mr. Martin, I haven't had coffee for 42 years. I don't know why, really. I just felt, I think it was one morning in the days when I took a light refreshment. I had a bit of a sore tummy. It was a Sunday morning. And an old gent who'd been really had a very tough time in the Second World War was having a glass of wine out of one of these boxes, red wine. He said, are you all right? And I said, oh, bit of a sore tummy. What have you been eating? I said, no, I just had a coffee. Oh, no, not coffee, said he, pouring red wine from the box. Were you in Star Wars? Yes, absolutely. I was Wan Kenobi, but no the other Kenobi, no the Obi-Wan Kenobi, if you can fit I'm saying. There we are. Tess has sent me some beautiful red roses. Guys, do you think the bonnet will go viral? Can we make McCLUE go viral on TikTok and YouTube? I had coffee. It's fermented in a cat's gut. Oh, stop, Mr. Martin. People are having a late plate of wheat bangs. It's only 7 minutes past 9 in the morning, Mr. Martin. What are you thinking of? Coming out with that stuff. Oh, dearie me. Guys, I need another 50 followers right away. The new independent Scottish army will comprise under 10,000. Well, Charlie, most of the army are Scots anyway. Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Scots battalions? And the Scots Guards as well. The old regiments, you know, remember you've got the Royal Scots, the Royal Scots Fusiliers, the King's Own Scottish Borderers, the Royal Highland Fusiliers made up of the Highland Light Infantry and the Royal Scots Fusiliers. I think they united, was it 1952 or 62? 52, I think. And I think they wore the Mackenzie tartan, the Highland Light Infantry, Maryhill Barracks. What else we got? The Argyll and Sutherland Highlanders, the Black Watch, the 93rd Highlanders, the Cameron Highlanders, the Queen's Own Cameron Highlanders, my father, wonderful man, the Seaforth Highlanders, the Lovett Scouts, there's one for you, the Scottish Horse, my own grandfather, and my other grandfather, the Argylls. The Scottish Horse, the Fife and Forfar Yeomanry. Oh, now McCLUE's giving you an education. Yes, the teddy bears, says Ian McPherson. Thank you. Enjoy your day. So Sandy Black, you enjoy your day too, son. You have a lovely, lovely day. Good morning, Scotty. How are you this fine morning? I am beautiful, Andrew. Stunningly gorgeous. There's Ian McPherson from Vancouver. Ian, I have dear friends and family in Vancouver. I love it. Thank you, Ian, for joining us from Vancouver. We are hugely international. Guys, I'm going to have to go soon. We're out of time. Were you ever in Still Game? No, but apparently I was the original inspiration for Still Game. That's not bad, is it? Happening, big chap. Celtic Aiden, lovely to have you with us. DINKY-DOO. Hail, hail. Why do you think Trump would save the world? Because the guy is a million miles ahead of the baddies. He's come up through the whole system and he's checked out the evil that's going on and the just basic robbing of every single one of us, except a tiny handful. And he'll go for them. Just watch this space. He'll save us all. There's a lot of evil happening at the moment. You know, we're not being looked after by a lot of our politicians. We're not being looked after by our financial advisors, all these things. You know, and we need to be looked after. We need to be cherished. We're beautiful people. Hi, says Caden. Hi, Caden. DINKY-DOO. There we are. There's a Bruce Bogtrotter. Oh, good morning, Bruce Bogtrotter. Good old Robert the Bruce was on the loose. Oh, see what I just did there? I didn't mean to. Guys, I'm going to have to dash. I love you guys so much. Thank you for joining us. DINKY-DOO. Oh, you beautiful YouTubers. We're going to have to go. Thank you for a wonderful, wonderful live this morning. Tremendous. Make this go viral, guys. Make it so. Have a lovely, lovely day. Join us tonight at 9 o'clock sharp for the phone in, and I'll see you all then. Have a lovely day. DINKY-DOO. Stick out your tongue and say ta-ta. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.